Hey fam, I've missed y'all. I'm so excited about today's message. I got so much. Oi, the Lyrans have been coming through a lot. You could have connections to if you're connected to me, you have connection to the stars. Okay? Alright, so with the Lyrans and lots of the Galactic Federation, Council of Lights have been everywhere. So they wanted to come through today. So I got Mystic Martian Oracle that's going to come through. The Lyran's going to come through with some amazing messages. Stick around because some of it is about the sacred geometry and the angel numbers. And the angel numbers, it made me super excited. So stick around. And then they want me to give you some gateway of light activation codes. So this is going to be an amazing, high energetic, and activation. So energy. We're going to be doing light codes. What do you call it? Light language. Light codes are outside. I do drawings, but I'm still working on my writing stuff, and y'all might understand this because I was traumatized with writing as a kid because they used to make me write thousands and hundreds of sentences and then rip them up in front of my face like it was nothing. So we're still working on our writing and liking it. So I got some messages before I start this, and that's because they were messages from the last couple of days. So Shut Up and Drive is playing in my head. Alright, so at 5:15 yesterday, I got woken up 5:15 a.m. with Croatia popped into my head. Not sure why. Never been there. Don't know what it is. Croatia, Croatian. The only thing that popped in my head is a while back I watched Haven. It is a series on sci-fi, and Croatians were in there. I don't know. Anyhow, and then I keep seeing AAA everywhere, and I know, and then we saw notary as well. So some of y'all may have AAA or are a notary or whatever, but I've seen this stuff on license plates as well, and the notary had an eye. Also, some of you are getting cars out there, and you may be using a notary. So I've talked to y'all that are actually in the process of getting cars, and which is great because of all the car energy that's been coming through. And then at 411 and 711, Walker energy came through. And then at 555 and 616, Heather and Mackenzie's name came through. And at 11:17, we saw the signs for doors opening left and right again. So something about doors opening. And funny enough, after I posted the video about the doors stayed closed today. So told you there's a message in there. All right. And then we seen something about two worlds colliding. That could be divine feminine, divine masculine coming together, both in spirit and outer. Confirmation. We just got a confirmation. So it could be both. And then we saw, like we said yesterday, Shrek 5, Hot at 717, and then Thor, and then 2021, something happened in 2021 for somebody, and then Thomas's name came through 3 times. And we've seen EMT, fire signals, all on the same bridge that had Thomas's name. So something about that. And then right after that, it said, Love You, Hun, Hun. Iron Man and electric has been everywhere. And what popped into my head was Thor and them and channeling energy through suits. Are some of you thinking about building something to channel your energy through? I know some of you, and Thor's on my friends list. Maybe you're thinking about channeling more of your energy. Cool. That's going to be amazing for the communities that are trying to set up for the plants and the thing. Imagine the energy of somebody that can conduct that and control that shit the way some of the people I know are learning. Something about that. Electric. And then Bashar's name came through in Red Mountain in 212. And then come and see C. So come and see SEA. So take me to the beach energy came through. She says at 555, and she says, take her ass to the beach. And then Jasmine and Raven, and something about June, because we were at the park yesterday, and Jasmine and Raven and 717 and 2222 came through all at the same time. That's balance. That's everything. Everything coming into balance. So something about that in 717, look it up and what it means for you. Then after that, we saw a couple hugging and a bunny, like right next to them, just sitting there staring at them. It was super cute, not gonna lie. We seen happy 17th birth. Not birthday, birth. Another confirmation. And Michael's playing in my head at 117. You rock my world. So something about what popped into my head was Mickey 17. So who's 711? She says that. Who's number 17? That was funny. Happy 17th birth. So is somebody turning 17? Happy birth. That was funny. Then we saw a witch, a rhino, and 77. So is somebody a witch out there that is strong, witch, warlock, removing obstacles, something to do with 77 or 77. You could be born on 77 or in 77, or it could mean something for you. It could be a specific year for you. I thought that was comical. And then I saw 4 a.m. on a license plate and 8 a.m. on a license plate. And then this morning, Spirit wakes me up at 444. And I see a rainbow phoenix before my eyes open. Not a fire phoenix, but almost like it was a peacock phoenix. I cannot explain it because the tail on it didn't flare. It was like a phoenix, but it was rainbow color. So something about that. I don't know. And then the last thing is the Elysian Fields. I looked it up. Elysian Fields, which in Greek is Elysium, is a resting place for souls of heroic and virtuous eternal paradise that the gods deem worthy. It's land for those favored by the gods to reside. And what popped into my head was when Thor and Lady Thor went to that thing with Zeus in them. Another confirmation just popped up. So yeah, something about that. Something about the Elysian Fields where the gods are. Another confirmation. That's been coming through heavy. And it reminds me of the communities that we are building here on Earth. Okay? It's funny that Michael's coming through. And so is all these confirmations from my Starseed connection, by the way. Your name could be Judy. She's been amazing. She is what awakened me to my Starseed connections. She was my confirmation. and amongst other things, my guru. So anyhow, something about that. And also, Elysian Fields was in a street, is a street in New Orleans, and is in a streetcar named Desire, which we've been talking about. What is it you desire, collective, right? So it's funny that all that popped up in Elysian Fields, and we talk about cars, and On the Road Again is playing. Shut Up and Drive was the first thing that was playing in my head, and I was talking about cars. And that whenever I first came on, and now On the Road Again. And my connections are the ones that are getting the cars. Anyhow, give me a minute. I'm going to switch to things so we can do this reading. I'm going to pull some charms for energy. I like it. That's what we like to do. Alright. That's a lot of charms, Spirit. Do we need them all? I don't think so. That's a lot of charms. But we're going to take them because that's what we pulled. Alright. Okay. So, some of you have Indian guides out there because this is my Indian guide thing that I got whenever I built the rocks in Las Vegas. So some of you could be watching from Las Vegas. Shout the fuck out. Tell me down below. And I want to hear from y'all. If this is part of your reading, if you're going to claim this, I want you to tell me, okay? If you're seeing these things, all right? Some of you could have rocks with natural holes in them, and those are very special. I want to know if you have those as well, okay? This kind of reminds me of, this is infinity and a heart piece, boss. Holy cow. Infinite possibilities and love that they said 111. Infinite possibilities in love collective. That's what you're getting. Look at that. I love that. That's enlightenment. And that's self-love. That's outside love. That's community. That is all. You know what? We got 2 trees of life on here. So y'all are really grounding. Y'all are getting out with Mother Nature. Some of you may work with the trees. That is amazing. 2 tree of lives. Tree of knowledge. Tree of life. You could talk to the trees. That is, if that's going to come out in the readings, you're right. Oh my God, is that a bat? Ah! Oi! Who's seeing bats out there? Who's pulling them in? Who's got bats above them all the time? Oi! They come down to the pool and talk to me. We have people out here, and I was telling them about it yesterday, and they're like, it freaked them out. I'm like, she's like, I wouldn't want that. I would jump. I'm like, she's like, I would run to the house. I'm like, to each his own. I love my birds. I don't care what form they come in. What else we got here? Alright. Is that a dragon? Boy, we got dragons in the house. Dragons are always with us, fam. You could have connection to the dragons. You could be a dragon rider. Alright? Oh, you're right. How to Train Your Dragon is out. We're going to go see that. Yes, we are. What's this, a seahorse? Oh, that's good. Lemuria and Atlantis is coming through. Oh, all the timelines. You could have connections to Mintaka as well, because we do as well. So, you could be at the beach. You could have seahorses. Oy, that's cool too. Oh my goodness, we got 2 seahorses, but one's bigger than the other. Female and male. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. So, you could be very abundant female seahorse. We got 2 of them. That's pairs. So we got pairs of seahorses, pairs of trees, and we got love with infinite possibilities. I'm liking this. Alright. Here we go. What else we got? Oh my goodness. We got bunny energy. Alright. We talked about bunnies already. But we also got Hello Kitty. And there's 2 of them. So you could have kiddos that are elevating as well, because this is getting enlightenment. Look at this kitty. You could have kittens as well and cats. But look at this. You're very intuitive and probably a little witchy in a good way. Look at this. And this one has a number 1 on it. So you're number 1 collective. Hello, Kitty. Oi. So yeah, you could resonate with Hello Kitty. That's cool. What else we got on here? Oh, we got wolves in the house. We like our wolves. Some of you have wolves. We've seen them. I like it. You also could be a wolf energy and resonate with being a lone wolf. Hopefully not for too much longer. Hopefully you're figuring it out that it was never supposed to be a 1-player game, collective. Yes. Alright, what else? So, some of you could have boats, or some of you could be laying anchor somewhere. Some of you could be going on cruises. Some of you could be anchoring into Mother Earth. I like it. This is a big one. Like, maybe you're going on a cruise. Because the other ones were always smaller. This is a big one with the rope. So maybe you're going on a cruise, collective. Alright. Do some of y'all out there play tennis? Or pickleball or racquetball? I used to play racquetball when I was a kid. Some things that you can play on your own. That's cool. Alright. And we got spider webs. Creation. Hell yeah. Some of you could work with the spider. You could have some alliance with the spiders. Okay. Creation. We like creation. You could be creating something more. Oh, where's my military at? Military veterans in the house. We thank you for your service and wish you never had to do it to begin with, but we are super grateful and we love our military. We love you all for everything you've done. Thank you. Get your asses home. What else is there? Is that a snake? It's a cobra. Medusa energy. So Medusa could be protecting you. You could resonate with Medusa. You could have a snake. You could have snakes around you. You have to determine, you have to discern, are they good or are they bad? Snakes have been given a bad rap, but there's other kinds of snakes. Okay? So check your surroundings. And we got horse freedom energy. Who the hell is running out there and getting hell away from things that no longer serve? Yes, you go, collective. You're winning. All right, we got dinosaurs in the house. Who has kids that like dinosaurs? Plus, the dinosaurs are coming back out. Dinosaur energy. What is that? Ancient. Dragon. I'm going to put that with the dragon. That to me is dragon. Yeah. We got dolphins in the house. And then we got, what the heck is this? Gems. Do some of y'all, that's odd. Do some of y'all, your name could be Emma. That's right. Some of you make jewelry. I'm like, wait a minute. And then Emma pops up. A connection that makes jewelry pops up whenever I pull this up. You cannot make that up. Some of you make jewelry. Some of you may get jewelry and analyze it or something, because this is a jewel. That is awesome. We like that. Keep going. And they're going to be selling it. That is cool. Here's another horse head. We got lots of pears in the house, guys. This is a horse head. Some of you are riders out there. Maybe you put halters on horses. That's funny. I know a few of you that do that as well. So we got 2 horses. We got running horses and horses that are being bridled. I like that. Some of you fly. Some of you are going on trips. This looks like a 747, a biggin. That energy came through that somebody wanted to take you away, collective. Oi, we'd be okay with that too. Oh, this little girl has love on her chest. You could have a little girl that loves you. You could be a little girl that loves yourself finally. This one has stars on her ponytails. Boy, it kind of reminds me of Pippi Longstocking. Maybe you know her energy. She was all love. Pippi Longstocking coming into your world. The freckle-faced redhead girl you ought to know. She'll turn your life into her world. Something about Pippi Longstocking's been coming through. I know a few connections that love her. Here's another bunny. So again, bunnies are very abundant and about love, and this one has love on its heart. You could resonate with bunny energy. This one's sleeping. Interesting. And then we have luck in the house, because odds are forever in our favor, and you could be Irish. Oh, hello, Irish. I know my Irish connections out there. Where are my leprechauns? And then you could make clothes. I know people that are connected to my channel that are working on this as well, and we need you as well. Hook a girl up. I love this. Also, hanger. Could be using hangers. I don't know. Put it where it goes. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, fam. Let's get into the Lyrans and the Galactics. We got Prince playing in my head. It's Get Off. I haven't heard it in a long time, and yet when I hit shuffle 3 times, it's the song that came on. It's funny. Somebody thinks that it's been a while. Alright, so anyhow, how I knew Lyrans wanted to come through, because they were the first card that was pulled. That's not how, but that was my confirmation. I already knew they've been wanting to come through for a few days. I've been feeling them. Dogs, cats, lots of different energies for the Lyrans. So anyhow, the Lyrans came through with strength, courage, and bravery. Check this out. You could be seeing rainbows. This gave me Egypt vibes, which comes through all the time. So you could have ties to Egypt, and the Galactics and the Arcturians and all of them. They're all everywhere. And of course we got that's where the Atlanteans and Lemurians and stuff went to. So lots of Egypt. I see, and then we got planetaries on here. We got all the sacred geometry on here. You could be seeing any or all of these symbols. Boy. So anyhow, yeah, and check out all the rainbow colors, and I like it. So anyhow, the Lyrans, and this is from the Mystic Martian Oracle. The Lyrans are next. So the feline Lyrans are sometimes referred to as lion people or cat people. The Lyran civilization originates from the North Lyra constellation, which also contains Vega. And we also have connections to Vega, which if you watch my channel for a while, she says at 225, you will know my connections to Vega, which is why we got these 3 as well. The Lyran genotype was often the dominant original mother genotype. Used in ancient starseed projects of cosmos, as they are one of the oldest bloodlines in the Milky Way galaxy. Many ETs within the Milky Way galaxy are ancestrally related to the Lyrans. They usually stand 6 to 10 feet tall and are solid to muscular in build. Their complexions vary anywhere from light golden amber to darker chocolate brown hues. Some Lyrans have strawberry blonde to vibrant ginger red hair. The darker Lyrans have dark to black hair. Lyran flesh is covered in light, soft type of fuzz, not actual fur. They have feline type eyes and slightly pointed ears set higher on their heads. I don't know why my voice is changing. Don't get me to starting. The Lyrans have battled many bloody cosmic wars in the past with the Orion, Alpha, Draconian, Reptilian empires. It's y'all. Ace of Base Signs is coming through at 318. That's funny. Lyrans have a harmonious lifestyle and practice careful biodiversity of their ecosystem. Prior to the Egyptian pyramids ever being built, the ancient Sphinx was built by the Lyrans and other visitors of the time during the Leo 2,000-year constellation time phase of the precession of the equinoxes. Lyrans do not suffer fools gladly and are honest and open, bold and proud race. I keep wanting to say what's cracking. What's crack-a-lacking? I don't know. They are known to be combative and fiery for matters they value dearly. Boy, that sounds familiar. Boy, while also being warm and affectionate. It is said the Lyrans have one of the most extensive collections of ancient cosmic history in our galaxy. Today, they are mostly considered a retired, honorable race and hold great prestige in galactic councils. You could be part of the Council of Light. If you're watching this message is for you, collective. The card meaning: strength, confirmation, courage, bravery, defiant, proud, bold, affectionate, library, respect, honor, and ancestors. I love that card. Joanna Key. Yes, it's a good card. The second card is Golden Ratio, because we see sacred geometry, angel numbers, and we don't see price tags, collectives. We are getting out of seeing what others see, right? So, the fact that this card is number 11, which is Metatron's number, angel number, another confirmation. There is no coincidences. So you could be seeing 11 a lot, okay? You could see 31, or this could be your date of birth, 1-1, okay? Golden Ratio, March 1st, or turn it around for 13, 3-1, okay? Or 1-3. Golden Ratio, beauty, nature, and patterns. You could be seeing some of those numbers. The Golden Ratio is the Fibonacci sequence. The golden spiral is the self-simulating fractal spiral sequence that is mathematically and geometrically found everywhere in nature. You put into people's lives for the day. You're put to people's lives for the sake of their character development, she says at 3:21 on the clock. Collective, that is another message. So you're put here for a reason. If you're here, there is a purpose for you here. God makes no mistakes. Okay? So, where were we? So, this is the self-simulating fractal spiral sequence that is mathematically and geometrically found everywhere in nature. It is an irrational number and is represented by pi. Interesting. Numerically, it is the sum of two numbers that precede it. So the sequence 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, 144, etc. It is known as nature's secret code or nature's universal rule. As the divine connected proportions of the golden ratio concludes, the small is to the large as the large is to the whole. The governing pattern of the golden ratio is found everywhere in nature, including harmonics, which is music, art, shells, flowers, leaves, architecture, weather patterns, tree, plant, animal, human biology, and spiral galaxies. And we've been taking pictures to show you some of these. The golden ratio has also been discovered on a nano and subatomic scale in solid matter. It is said that some extraterrestrials use the golden ratio spiral sequence symbiotically with higher consciousness for propulsion energy of their crafts and to navigate interdimensional time travel. The card meaning is beauty, art, music, nature, math, numbers, patterns, weather, going with the flow, design, architecture, life unfolding naturally, not forcing anything, being present here and now, and blessings. That's how you find more and more of this, is by doing all that. Okay? Following your highest passion. The time of your life is playing. Time of my life. You have the time of your life staying in the present. I like it when they bring stuff through like that. So those are the two cards of the Mystic Oracle. Mystic Martian Oracle. The Lyrans. OMG. You're not going to believe this card that I pulled. I was tickled pink. I'm like, I was all over the place. They want me to read it first. It's the numerology card. So all of us that are seeing these angel numbers and, everything around us, finances. So this is number 33, which comes through 1133 comes through a lot. So we had 11 in this one, 33 in this one, and it comes through all the time, and you can't make that up. Okay. So the numerology card, number 33, 33 could be your date of birth, or you could be a life path, a master number 33. Okay. And look it up. It's amazing. So finances are increasing, sacred geometrics, and spiritual science. You could be into all of that. Okay. Oh, I'm just going to throw it. You could also be seeing the Merkaba. So, we want to speak to you today on the influence of numbers in your reality and how to harness the power of numerology to advance your life path. When the universe is broken down from a level of degrees, angles, and sacred geometry, certain numeric patterns begin to reveal themselves and consistently repeat in everything. Stars, for example, are aligned at precise mathematical distances, not through mere chance, but by natural alignments of sacred geometrics that are found in all the macro and micro levels of existence. Our Lyran society, which is not comprised of us, the white lions. We're not just comprised of us, the white lions, but of many other species, including the humanoid felines with gamma Lyrae that also hold a high interest in the knowledge of mathematics and numerology. Through our upbringing in logically leaning societies, we have gained the wisdom to honor the sacred geometrics and numerologies found in all. These sacred geometric signatures are pathways to unification and can be found in all creation. Many of the starseeds at this time have begun to pay attention to certain numerological sequences deemed angel numbers on clocks, license plates, or various technology. But we want to take this a step further to explain to you that you can not only receive these numbers as signs that you are on the right path, but can also use the power of numbers to consciously influence the thought field around us. Oi, Otto! This empowerment begins by paying attention to how certain numbers impact your energy field. You can start by thinking of the number 5. There's a butterfly, 5 change. And become aware how the thought of this number affects your energy field. Makes me all giggly. I like change. Then contemplate on the number 8. Another awesome number that follows me. And I'm a life path 8, so it makes me all giddy. And once again, sense what occurs. Do you see? Oi, I love it when y'all talk. Never apologies. She'll never see you cry. Continue this process with various numbers to understand that just like colors in your environment, she likes rainbows, numbers also impact your field, even from a thought level. As you begin to experience numbers from this vibrational level, you will be given blueprints of what numbers serve your energy field at this moment. Through this uncovering, the fun then begins, as you can begin to embed these power numbers in all aspects of your daily life. Say, for example, you want to generate extra income in your bank account. Through your awareness on what numbers bring a heightened sense of abundance, don't just follow books or what you've been told, but what works specifically for you, what you feel inside, okay? That's important. You saw my reaction, okay? You may feel into a certain sequence of numbers that, for example, you can associate with your bank deposits. Another example, this is kind of how I was doing the machines in Las Vegas at the casino. Oh, it's funny. Another example is you are feeling off balance and need some calm energy, healing energy in your life. Contemplate on the numbers that bring peace to your spirit. And once discovered, begin to consciously embed these numbers into your thought form and awareness. That's 111 for me, and anything with 11, because Metatron and my angels are always with me. It's just the way it is. And they're always with you as well. You have your guardians. You have them all. So remember that. Although this may sound a little unique to the human collective, since numbers have been taught to not be alive or hold vibration, we share this empowerment so you may utilize numerology as another tool for your life on Earth. So it helps us. The arrival of this card can also indicate that you are now in the field of abundance, prosperity, and material wealth. Now is a good opportunity to follow business opportunities, new pathways, and receive the full material wealth you deserve. Nickelback's coming through with Gotta Be Somebody. There's a horseshoe on here, which means abundance. That's funny. We'll play out like a scene straight off the movie screen. That's interesting. spend forever with. Till you find the one you'll spend forever with, 757. Oh, I love this. Additional meanings: magic, abundance, multiplication of resources, finances, increase, sacred geometrics, yogic postures, and spiritual science. That's an amazing card collective. That I'm going to have to post as a thing. And then another amazing card that has so much in it is 38 seeds planted. We just planted a bunch of seeds, didn't we, collective? With that message by itself, that's a bunch of seeds planted. I don't know about you, but this card is amazing. It says anchor in your star codes, and that's what you're getting today, okay? And you could be doing this as well, and you're also getting them from the sun. Make sure you're getting outside and grounding and anchoring it to Mama Earth. And I'm about to tell you why. So what I see so much on here. So much sacred geometry signs, and then birds with lots of rainbow and peacocky colors in them. And then another rainbow at the top by itself, and one that looks like an eye of Ra, but it has rainbows in it as well. And then gold lining into the tree. And this reminds me of the tree of life, and we pulled 2 of them today. And one was bigger than the other. So y'all could be growing things as well. Seeds planted. We got 2 of these in our charms today. A small and a big tree of knowledge. Tree of life. So 38. All right. In this time of great transformation on your planet, it is of equal importance for the starseed to be connected to the earth as it is in the cosmos. Okay? Through this harmonic balance, the starseed aligns with their earth mission to remember why they incarnated onto earth. This earth mission, should you choose to accept it, is always connected to the overall starseed mission, which is for cosmic souls to embed their unique galactic frequency for all the planet to receive. The way of distributing these star codes is through the act of grounding, which we talk about in almost every reading. The angels say the same thing: ground, ground, ground. Grounding is a powerful act that doesn't just allow for your higher visions to be seeded onto earth, but also allows for the star seed to anchor their higher dimensional frequency into their DNA and merge it into their body's intelligence, which we say bring it down, ground it into your sacral and root chakras. Okay? That's how you, in your solar plexus, all of this, it's got to be grounded. It's got to come from here, out from here, down into here. Okay? Through this act, the starseeds begins to open up dormant DNA strands and grants their physical temple the higher dimensional gifts, such as vitality, longer lifespan, aging backwards, feeling younger, rapid healing, healing of dis-ease in the body, and awareness of the multi-dimensional planes, amongst other things. Much as the amazing multi-dimensional things. As one grounds and harmonizes with earth, your natural spirit gifts come down from the etheric planes and can be accessed directly in grounded reality. Now, one receives an abundance of earthly resources, earthly assistance, and you are provided with all the tools you need to create the new earth reality that your planet is destined for. All of this begins through grounding and anchoring with Mama Earth, Mama Gaia. So, starseeds, begin to ground. by spending time in the natural beauty of your planet. Place your feet to the soil and feel your connection with the planet. Communicate with her and understand her tapestry. Through these processes, your system is recharged and you are activated with inspiration for your Earth mission, should you choose to accept it, which I know you do because you're listening still. Okay? Return, beloved, to the sacred gardens and allow for Earth's codes to cleanse your spirit and anchor in your cosmic frequency there, right? We had an anchor come through in our charms today too. So here we go. Trees, anchors, they're coming out just from charms into the reading. Anchor in your star codes. Your numbers are 333, 888, and 999. Those are awesome numbers, ascending masters of abundance and closing out of old and starting new. Rebirth, creation, artistic projects, nature, outdoors, grounding, listen, and anchor. She says at 2411. I like that. All right. And then on this one, we're not going to read it because boundaries are pretty self-explanatory. You could be a triple Leo. You could have a lot of Leo in your chart. You could be seeing a lot of vultures. Vultures is our cleanup crew for spirit. So number 6, you could be seeing lots of Leos, vultures, and you could be needing to watch your boundaries and set those boundaries. It says no is yes to self-love. No is yes to you. Okay? So, beautiful card. And hopefully you're setting those boundaries like you're supposed to. Okay? That's it for the Lyrans. And now we have activation of light cards for you. So, the halls of learning. You're getting halls of learning activations. It is not the same as Akashic Records yet. Or what was that other one? Or the halls of Amenti, they say. They are actually 2 different retreats. So halls of learning, spirit guides, confirmation, and great lessons. So some of you are learning how to listen more to spirit. That's what this card's about, okay? Some of you that I've even talked to, and I know who, yes, they're all popping in, are learning how spirit speaks, and you're wanting more guidance on that. I can help with this. I had to do the learning as well. So reach out to us. We will be putting together a group on Facebook or something, or Zoom, to help with this, okay? We'll do maybe 1 or 2 meetings a month. But you're all learning, and you're all listening to spirit the way they want you to. And that is the point, okay? Trust. Don't listen to the outer, what's outside of you. Listen to what you already know, okay? Think about a challenging time or lesson you are facing and say, Source and wisdom keepers of the halls of learning, thank you for revealing to me the pattern, trauma, or wound that has created this lesson so I can heal it once and for all. Then listen carefully, because you are on the path to great learning. Spiritual beings are drawing closer to you for support. If you are facing challenge or difficulty circumstances and have just moved through such a time, you are being called to review what you have learned about yourself. If you're still feeling overwhelmed by a certain event or asking why it happened, call on Source and your guides to reveal to you the pattern, trauma, or wound that has contributed to that challenge. If you aren't experiencing challenging energy, the reason is that you made it huge progress on your spiritual journey, so much so that your perspective has shifted so that you can view every challenge as a window of opportunity. So you are shifting. Some of you are shifting out of these energies faster and faster, like we have learned. you're transmuting the energies faster and faster. And the more you raise, the more you speak to us, the more you watch and subscribe and come in, the more this will channel you in, okay? The Halls of Learning Gateway indicates that your spiritual gifts are developing at this time. And that, fam, is freaking amazing. Congratulations. Either direction you're in on here, it's amazing. Be proud of yourself. See where you came from and know that you stand in this power that not everybody has right now. You're in a very chosen few. Okay? Another one, you're getting Marian seed code activations. Look at all them rainbow codes. Sun code activations. So, embrace sensitivity, uniqueness, and living with grace. Get outside, soak up them sun codes. You could be connected to Lemuria, which Lemuria I said came through. The seahorses, the dolphins that play, all of that's Lemuria and Mintaka, and yes. So, yes. And then another one is Thoth light codes, and he wants me to read this one because he's been coming through and he's a big master teacher. So, Thoth light codes, you're getting those as well. Light initiation, great teacher awakening, and divine magic. Oi, 2934. How Will I Know is playing by Whitney Houston, who was born in Houston. Alright, Thoth life codes. Alright. Thoth, pronounced Thoth, I don't know, human. Also known as Tohuti, is the ancient Egyptian ibis-headed god of writing, divine magic, and the moon. And we've been seeing so many white cranes. You could be seeing white cranes. Acknowledged as a sacred scribe. You could be writing a lot. Who created writing. He is considered to be the great mind behind the hieroglyphics and the maintainer of the Egyptian universe. You could be working a lot with sacred symbols, hieroglyphs, and Indian pictographs, stuffs like that. He is considered to be the great mind behind the hieroglyphs and the maintainer of the Egyptian universe. It is said he was the priest king of Atlantis and was dedicated to leading the Atlantean people in a loving way that was firm but fair. However, no matter how hard he tried to direct them, many of them did not obey the spiritual laws of the universe, which inevitably led to the end of their civilization. The gateway takes you to a space where you can connect with the energetic frequency that Thoth carries. As a master teacher of the stars, he holds space for you to connect with some of your greatest gifts from this lifetime and the many others you've lived. Thoth's primary teaching is spiritual integrity, and he's working alongside a powerful congregation of evolved souls, the ascended Atlanteans, to guide those who are ready to increase their awareness. He specializes in helping those who are finding it difficult to make spiritual progress to rise above the aspects of their life that are holding them back, and he helps awaken the teacher within. So, he says to connect, chant Tohoti, Tohoti, Tohoti until you feel a shift in the energy around you. Then say, Thoth, great priest king of Atlantis and divine scribe of the ancient Egypt, thank you for initiating and awakening the great teacher within me. You are blessed to connect with Thoth. You are going through a powerful set of light initiations at this time, and these are preparing you to lead and teach from a powerful space of love. In order to complete the process, there will be a release of old ideas and limiting stories. But this is necessary for you to connect with the true power within you. Don't be concerned by the intensity of the energies that surround you right now. Facing shadow parts of yourself and your story is essential for connecting with divine magic, and evolved beings of light are there to lead the way. If you have any concerns or fears at this time, know that when fear gets loud, it's because you're on the cusp of something extremely powerful, she says at 33:11. You cannot make that up. Imagine Dragons is coming through with whatever it takes. I love it. And Evolve is the name of the album, fam. And that is how Galactics come through as well. Whatever it takes. 3, 3, 3, 3. The adrenaline in my veins. Oh! And you cannot make that shit up. When they come through like that, that's what lights my fire. That's why I do what I do. That's why I'm here. And the dragons came through with the card because they came out in our reading or in our charms as well in 2 different areas. So they want to come through. The earth and the fire dragon. You could be seeing lots of spirals. You could be near volcanoes. I have connections in Hawaii that watch. Shout out to you guys. Hello, Rhonda. You could be seeing spirals, ley lines. You could be helping us activate ley lines and lava. And the dragons are working with you. You could have tattoos. You could have spiral tattoos. You'd have lots of tattoos. I see lots of tattoos. So the earth and the fire dragons are working with you to clear the 5th dimensional ley lines. It is time for service, because when you give, you receive. When you ground and activate with Mama Earth, with the dragons, and help us raise the lines and the grid workers and stuff, Mama Earth helps you receive as well. And so do all the other beings. And then Source Dragon came through. Oi. Because this came out too. And it's right in front of his heart. And we had heart and infinite possibility. And our charms come out. A heart, infinite possibilities. You could not make this up. And this is the galaxy. Infinite possibilities. This is Source. This is he's the golden Christed dragon as well. This is everything collective. Okay? The Source Dragon of all attunes you to the infinite. Be still. In the silence, magic can happen. So be in the moment. Yes. You ought to know. I want you to know. So, we're going to close it here because we've been on a while. And I try to make these as short as possible because I know a lot of you have a hard time listening to it all. But it'll be TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And I will clip some of these to make it easier so you can watch it and know why you're watching it. But I want you to know that if you stuck through it, this message it's absolutely for you. If you watched halfway, it's for you. I'm so excited about everything that's coming in. And I've been talking to so many of you that are reaching out. And even the ones that are my gurus and on my level and the ones that are coming forward. You're all going to be teachers. If you're connected to me, there's a reason for that. You're leaders. You are teachers in your own right. You are powerful. You've just been blocked. You're just not there yet. You're getting there. You're getting there every day. It's always this or better, collective. I need you to understand this. I need you to see this. We love you. Goodbye. Numbers. So 144, not a coincidence. 757, 818, 711, 321, 444, 928, 929, 000, infinite possibilities. 1001, 111, 1111, 1117, 1122, 1129, 1133, 11:44, 11:08, 12:21. We seen Level Up Queen. It popped up on our phone, which noted us of the time. And then 12:25. We'll be back.